Greetings from New Orleans, Louisiana. Today is Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. It is 9:56 a.m. Central Time and 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now we're starting alongside Convention, the Convention Road off of, not sure how to pronounce that, Gainne, Gainne. This is the convention center where I was attending my conference, but just about, it says it's like a 3-minute walk away if we go beyond the convention center and toward the Mississippi River. There's a River Outlets shopping mall, so we're gonna go ahead and check out that shopping mall. I had been passing by this a few times, this like little sculpture thing, wondering what it was. It's a tree with a house in it. You can see like the house is a little beat up, tree's a little bit beat up. Let's see what the sign actually says. It says Scrap House by Sally Heller, artist, from the Arts Council, and it says, like so many remnants of cultural debris left dangling from branches brought after Katrina, Scrap House is a monument to nature's unpredictable powers. So you can see the construction of all this. This is really neat. And what's interesting is when I was trying to plan a little bit coming to New Orleans, I was trying to see, was there any like artwork or remnants or monuments dedicated to Hurricane Katrina, and I knew there was one by City Park further north, but I didn't have a chance to check that out. And then you have that sculpture behind me, and then you also have this right here, honoring the people and remembering the events that occurred August 29th, 2005, Hurricane Katrina. So nice little dedication. So we'll go ahead and cross the road up here. Convention Center Boulevard and John Churchill Chase. I'm going to pick up the footage when I get to the end of this walk by the convention center. Okay, we just completed that stretch of walk, and we're on the tail end of the convention center. And then that brings us to the Outlet Collection Riverwalk. I timed this up because all the shops open at 10 a.m. and right now it's 10:03 a.m. There might not necessarily be a big crowd there yet. That's all right, we're just trying to explore how it looks. And as always, when you go inside of an indoor shopping mall, there's a potential that security or something may say something like, hey, you can't film in here. So if that's the case, we're always respectful of that, but still give it a shot to explore. Let's try to take a picture of this right when the sun's not in our way. So far on the rest of New Orleans, the exploring I've done, which has been the French Quarter, near the Caesars Superdome, Bywater neighborhood, a few other neighborhoods. I mean, there was one section near the parade I visited the one day that had shops like TJ Maxx and a few others, but otherwise I haven't seen a big presence of places to shop. Some cities have them near their downtown area. Some cities don't, like Cleveland, Ohio, really doesn't have any national chains, big stores in their downtown area. Everything you got to go to places like Tremont or suburbs like Westlake or Brooklyn, Parma. But then other cities I visited in previous years, like Seattle, Las Vegas, you know, they're going to have that national presence in the downtown area. So we got our walkway here. Fortunately, we do have music playing on the way, so hopefully it's not an issue with YouTube. So first door on our right, you got a 2-story Nordstrom rack. Saving never goes out of style. There's a little kids play area here, and then the mall goes all the way down. Sort of like the convention center where it's like narrow. You also have an outdoor deck over here. That's where some of the boats can dock. So I wasn't sure if there was a place for people to walk. It looks like there's not necessarily down here. I think further on down there might be. Up here you just have the big balcony that you can enjoy. Go back inside again, there's that children's playground area. Raising Cane's. This must be the food court area that we're starting off at. I like the statues and things you can pose with, even if it is just Raising Cane's. Fat Tuesday, seating area for the food court. Mochi, donut, and boba tea. Mr. Shrimp's Kitchen. Now, I don't think this is, my assumption is that it's probably not an area you're going to come for like gourmet New Orleans food, but if you're in the area and just are hungry, there's Twisted Burger Sauce, Payway Asian Express, South Philly Steak and Fries, Villa Italian Kitchen, Greenleaf's Beyond Great Salads, and then last but not least, there's actually 2 places, one on the other side, and I guess a couple more, but there's Banana Smoothies, Rock and Roll Sushi, and then a couple of national places on the end, Auntie Anne's and Haagen-Dazs with the sherbet. So then after that, I think we're going to transition to actual stores, although I thought they would all be open. Maybe that one's just not occupied. There's a sign for Tommy Hilfiger. Mardi Gras Masquerade. So a similar look and feel of a lot of those small shops you would see on the in the French Quarter, for example. Claire's Outlet, Stylish. You have a Royal Praline Company. You can get your pralines in there. Steve Madden. So you are gonna have some like big national chain shops in here too. Crocs. I don't think I've ever seen an actual Crocs shop in all the places I've been to. Maybe I've just overlooked them. The Fudgery, Fudge and Fun. Then Great American Cookies, along with a spotlight for you that's not open. No thanks. Alright, so now if we continue down the escalator here, we got Skechers, shoes, Journeys. What else do we have? Lids. Oh, there's a famous footwear. Carter's Babies and Kids. We got a Ralph Lauren. Krabby Jack's General Store. Let's look at the directory. So assume we're on level B or C. Which one is it? Let's find one of the stores. Where's Ralph Lauren? Oh no, Famous Footwear, since we're shoes. 270. Yeah, so 270 is where B was. Was 101 Nordstrom Rack. If we go to apparel, Nordstrom Rack. The Nordstrom Rack is 245. Alright, so this is the way we're going. We started at Nordstrom Rack, we walked all the way down here. Now we're approaching this area. So I'm guessing if we take the escalator, it's going to bring us maybe out here. Although this star almost makes it look like we're standing right here. Well, I'll just keep walking and we'll figure it out. Copper Bamboo. There's K and Company, Weedats on the River. More shopping this way. So that would be on the second level. Here's the Gap factory store. And I think if you take, we're going to go back into the mall, but I think if you go out here, this is where you can actually walk the Riverwalk on the outside. Yeah, so that's where the fence begins. We've got Locker Room by Lids, Perfumania. There's a Cafe Du Monde coffee and beignets. Skechers, shoes, Levi's. Hashtag. So that is a huge backpack. I guess then on the left side you have Beach House, New Orleans. Kind of some nice like map depictions and purses with the designs. I always like when there's a degree of three-dimensional modeling on them. What else do we have here? Cosmetics company store. Samsonite. Kate Spade. Tommy Bahama. Chico's. It's Sugar coming up here on the right. Sometimes the It's Sugar stores has like a unique shape of a local thing, but I don't see one in there. Johnson and Murphy. There's Southwestern Paws. Francesca's. Sunglasses Hut. Puma. Big store of athletic wear. And then you've got Le Creuset. And this was All-Star Elite with all the sporting goods stuff. And that takes us to the end of the shopping mall portion of the Riverwalk. If we go back outside, you also get a view of another one of the ships, Creole Queen, the Jester. And then the other day I was doing videos that included the aquarium and me riding my bike along down that way to showcase the Bywater neighborhood that I eventually went to. Okay, so even though we covered the Riverwalk, there's also Canal Place, which it says 3-minute walk from here. And that's supposed to be an extension of, well, not an extension of this, but an extension of the shopping in downtown New Orleans. We've got a fountain here. Jeez, big rock just randomly sitting there. Wonder if I assume the fountain show would, or I don't know if there's a fountain show. That's what I was trying to say. I was assume those middle ones shoot up at some point. But Canal Place is, Google Maps called it about a 3-minute walk. I think it's just kind of right there on Canal. So let's go ahead and head on over there. There's a nice I love New Orleans sign. We love New Orleans. We cross the railroad tracks. There's another bigger sign there for the Outlet Collection, Riverwalk. I wonder if the parking is free over here where it says public parking, enter here. For the shops at Canal Place, Riverwalk, hotels, shopping, French Quarter, aquarium, and restaurants. Just like the other place too, you never know about security. We ended up being fine in that one. There's only one store that I saw like a security person near, and I actually stopped the video for like 5 to 10 seconds and then walked past them. You can see like right here there's a security person outside Saks Fifth Avenue. Let's see what Canal Place has to offer in contrast to the river outlets. Tiffany and Company. I can already see a Louis Vuitton inside. I think some more higher end stores in here, so maybe a little more discretionary with my filming. There's Saks Fifth Avenue, Louis Vuitton, G-Star Raw. Nice atrium, even though the sun is, and there's like a cool elevator. Yeah, definitely more upper scale on this one. Banana Republic, Brooks Brothers, Tag Heuer, Grand Seco. Escalators that go up or down, I mean. Lululemon. So yes, Lululemon there. I think there's a little coffee shop here on the end. PJ's Coffee. One of the exits Anthropology. So there should be, we're actually only on the first level. There's a second level and third level. I think the third level might have some dining. J. Crew. Let's go ahead and take the escalator up. White Black House Market, Salon Artist, second level to Anthropology. Louisiana Crafts Guild. I like the artwork. Handmade. Copt, Allen Edmonds, and Saks Fifth Avenue. Can we take the elevator up to the third level? I think so. I guess there's a Shake Shack on the outside of one of these places. We just want to go to the third level. Parking levels 5 through 10. This is your food court dining area option. Let's see what they have to offer. Oh, I thought there was dining options. There's a theater. Is that like a movie theater? Box office. Here's your food court area. Centra Deli and Panda Cafe. So not too many options. Also a downtown fitness center, but at least something. And they are doing movie showings. So like, and there's fairly late ones too. You can catch a 10:15 show of The Monkey and other movies that have been flashing back and forth.